Hello and welcome to the Daily Forex Report for October 17th. We are looking at the US-Japanese pen right after we look at the Euro-USD, which is what we're currently on. You notice if you draw a long-term trend line over this last session, I guess that's not very long, but draw a trend line over this last session, you can see that we've broken it, heading to the downside. We have previous areas of support at this area. I do believe we are going to catch some support if we haven't already. It'll definitely should catch some support around the 13100 mark, then start looking to head up. Right kind of in the middle of all of this sideways action here, we have a price at 131.20, which is where I'm looking to buy. Putting my stop loss right underneath at 131.11. or 12, right around in that neighborhood, and then look for it to come on up to here and exit at 131.34. Now, it could go much higher than that, but I'm just looking to grab some pips out of that, just a quick little scalp. We're looking to grab roughly about 14 pips, risking about 8 to 9 pips, and looking for it to head to the upside. This pair has been moving up fairly strong over the past couple of sessions. And going into tomorrow's session, there's no real news coming out, so we are looking for it to continue its move to the upside. However, as you can see, during the U.S. session, it was fairly flat. The day before, it still moved higher. So this next session could be flat, or it could be another strong move to the upside. We're not positive on that. However, what we are looking for is this 13100 area to hold, and then for it to shoot up at least to the 131.34 for a very quick scalp. Now let's take a look at our news. Let's talk about news real quick. News for tomorrow. No significant news announcements being released for tomorrow. We do have some on Friday, but none tomorrow. So that's good news. If you like to trade, typically we stay away from the news. So that's a good thing that there are no big news announcements tomorrow. Now, let's take a look at where we think these pairs are going in the US-Japanese yen pair. It did close up during today's session. You notice the high, though, did not... the high broke, but it closed underneath the previous session's high. We are looking for it overall to go up to 79.25, possibly as low as 78.32. Look for some resistance around 79.05 and look for some support around 78.00. Now the Euro-USD pair, this pair closed. Let me go ahead and switch over to the day. This pair closed higher during this last session. Look for it to potentially go as high as 132.17, possibly down to 129.97. Look for some resistance around 131.40, and look for some support around 130.25 if it breaks through that 13100 mark. Now, looking at the pound US dollar pair, continues to move to the upside. Have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sessions in a row, even though this one closed pretty much even in a row, that it's moved up. Odds are it's going to close down during this next session. You can see we have a very strong tail here. Looks like it at very least will pull back prior to moving higher. Look for it to potentially go as high as 162.30 and look for it to move lower down to 160.60. Look for some resistance around 161.95 and look for some support around 160.75. Now the US Swiss, this pair closed lower, broke through previous areas of support, is heading to the downside. However, it could go as high as 0.9301 on a reversal, possibly down to 0.9171. Look for some resistance around 0.9250 and look for some support around 0.9200 or 9200 rather. Well, that pretty much wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.